Hello, Leo. Okay, I'm so excited for this reading today. There is a very powerful energy that you have right now that is available to you. And this is going to be about how to use this powerful energy because there's something here that you're meant to do. You know you're meant to do it and you're going to do it, but you're not just going to do it. You're going to do it in a way that only you can do. And it is going to allow you things that were only your wildest dreams before. There is something here about you, your lifestyle is going to be an example. Leos are meant to be royalty, and you, there's something here that you have sacrificed enough. And now it's time for you to enjoy in your life. So we're going to see about this, okay? Okay, so I just want to connect really quick, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle of course. First of all, I kept hearing, okay, you are an answer to prayers. There is something here about you being an answer to prayers. You may hear some people say this phrase, oh, you answered my prayers. They could be saying it to other people. It could be in a movie or something. There is a reason for this. There's something here that you sacrificed. There's a way in this life that there's been an immense amount of sacrifice, yes. But in other lifetimes specifically, there has been a lot of sacrifice. And specifically, you saved like a group of people, a town, a village, something. People were forgotten and you saved them in a way. I don't know how. This could be in a lot of different ways, okay? And there's something here about now you're getting what has been owed to you for so very long. So this is like a lot of very powerful but light energy. And light as I mean like it's just so high vibrational. So this is like angelic energy. You could really love angels, to be a lot of angels around you. You could be an earth angel here. But you have been an answer to so many people's prayers. And now it is time for you to get an answer to your prayers. But it's not even just getting an answer to your prayers. This is going to be, your life is going to be so propelled upward that you're going to be this amazing example for people to look to, this story of inspiration that people can change their life in such a dramatic way that really we are worthy of so much more than the way all of the planet is basically living, and you're the one to show this. I saw when an artist is painting and what they put their colors on and they're painting, that being artwork. There's I've been to art galleries where people will sell that. And it is kind of beautiful, and people buy it so there's something here about what you've been using to make your art, what it is that you have been using. This can be in a lot of different things that is spinning off and that is pulling you out of. It's like breaking free from something. And we're going to see more about what that is. It's kind of like all this time, all these things that you have been making, it's like maybe that art piece didn't take off or that one, but this does. And it pulls you down another pathway where you are living this life. And this is the thing, is this really is this energy of so powerful, but so light, so carefree, yeah. So I saw a lot of tulips here, and tulips represent passion. So, and a chariot being led by angels. Oh, wow. So this is entrepreneurial energy for sure. Now here's two people and they're in love. Looks like they're running away to get married. There's different phases to this. I'm going to tell you that right now. And this is the person, and they have more than enough to carry here. It's like there's a lot to carry here, but they're walking with ease. They're walking with such ease, but there's so much is being carried. It's almost like in Harry Potter. What this looks like is in Harry Potter when they would just you know, and like all this heavy stuff is just like floating and it follows them wherever they go. You know, there's something here where even your burdens are going to become easier, and we're going to talk about how, because there's many different ways. This is sand dunes now. And this is the thing with sand dune energy, is the shape of what a sand dune looks like. Every single grain of sand, even the sand way, way, way down at the very bottom, the shape of the grain of sand determines the shape of the sand dune. All of the pieces of sand that are in that together. So it's like everything that you have done, all these lifetimes upon lifetimes, and this phasing out and phasing out of like faces. It's like different frames, many different lifetimes, many different dimensions. Like I'm talking to somebody who's an old soul here, and there is a heart. Yeah. And this is, look at this. Wow. This is like a unicorn energy behind there. That looks like a unicorn here. That's the wing. That's the head of the unicorn. And here's this heart. Look at this amazing heart here. Wow. So that's the thing, is unicorns are also very powerful, but it's very light, very carefree, you know? Unicorns, angels, that's the kind of thing. So it's like there's something here about doing something very like, it's very important what it is that you're doing. But it is going to be very easy and fun. And it's like this effortless, magical energy, you know? Like people almost can't believe how magical it is that you are. And it's like, how did you go through all of this and obtain this sort of energy, or maintain this energy of all that you like truly are here? Look, you have future here. And you have goblin here. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to see about this goblin energy, but there could be something here that has been chasing you. And if you feel like this has been chasing, and it's chasing you from the future here. So that's very interesting. Okay, you have the boy energy. So this is something from the future that came in when you were young to get your energy before you, but they wanted you to grow. Okay, doesn't matter if you're male or female. Because here's the thing, there's something going on here, and you need to know about this, because this is blocking you. Yeah. So there's all these different things when you're chosen, then you're coming in to incarnate here. You're going to have a significant amount of crazy amount of trauma. Crazy things have happened to you. You know, and this is because, you know, to keep you in your body, basically. And you didn't come here incarnate for nothing. You know, if you're here, you might as well take care of a bunch of stuff, you know, right? So there's that. And there's other things that were against you from the time you were very young, right? But this is something separate entirely. This is giving me energy that you have enemies that have a common enemy, and their common enemy is you, right? And nothing bonds people, beings, whatever, more than a common enemy. So this is common energy. So this is something that waited. They waited because this boy is like almost a man, right? Let's be real. This guy is almost there. So this is like they waited until you healed a significant amount. They waited until you grew to be a certain amount of strength, because they wanted to have more energy to take from you. But they didn't wait till like all the way, like mentally now he's not all the way developed, right? So emotionally, mentally, not all the way there, but physically, yes, here. So there's something about that. There could be situations where you felt like your body was turning on you. like you were sabotaged by your body was betraying you here. And that's not this magnifier here. There's something about looking deeper at something and paying attention to what are you making bigger, because it's causing this huge overflow in your life. That's good. It can be good. It can be really good. You have the lotus. It talks about a lot of prosperity, a lot of like inner peace. And that's the thing, is that, okay, and we have woman here. Wow. Woman, wine, and clover. Very interesting with the bee. Oh, okay, wow. This is insane. This is insane. Okay. So it's almost like you actually enjoying things more. There's something here about you enjoying things more. Yeah, we're gonna see more about this. This is very interesting. There's some kind of a peace spirituality wise, right? And okay, this is what it is. They're just showing me Eat, Pray, Love. Okay, what a movie. And you know, Julia Roberts, right? She finally in Bali, you know, she's meditating every day. She's like doing all this spiritual work. She's making progress, and then she meets somebody and falls in love. And this she eventually is like, okay, I can't see you anymore because it's getting in the way of me meditating. It's getting in the way of what I came here to do. So she breaks up with this guy who's like basically the love of her life. So handsome. Well, okay. And the shaman sees her and is like, what did you do? Idiot. Basically, he's like, you know, it's okay for your spirituality to take a back seat a little bit while you're focusing on, you know, while you're falling in love. You know, there will come a time where you can kind of slowly integrate it more, but you don't have to cut out love here. So there is a time for joy. There is a time for celebrating. If you think about wine, it's like wine is something that you enjoy. Wine is something that there's a tradition to wine. There is like a family, you know, in the mountains, and they're making wine, and they're living this life of paradise, right? And you can, you know, this is the type of thing where you stumble across their vineyard, and what do you know? You fall in love. You fall in love with one of the boys that's working there. What do you know? And bam. Okay? Everything changes here. And so that's the thing about this painting with the art. You're like, well, okay, let's go with that story. And she falls in love, right? And she's like, no way, right? No way, because I'm supposed to be selling my art. I can't do this. I have to leave. There's no way I can paint in the mountains, you know? So she leaves, right? No. There's something here about the painting on here. Something here about that. And it's like maybe selling this, you know, selling these thingies, you know, this gets her the money to go to this vineyard, and then there is a way that she can incorporate her artwork. She can do art classes there, and people can come for a tour to drink the wine, and she can sell her wine where they're selling the you know, there's ways that things can like go together here. And this is that kind of energy. And it doesn't have to necessarily be mixed in with love, but I kind of feel like it's going to be. There is a way that it's like, I wanted to sell this, but now I'm going to sell this instead. But there's going to be a way that it comes back full circle, and you can incorporate that art with what you're doing. Or you are using the skills that you learned from painting that art with what this next thing is. And it brings you so much crazy joy. And not only that, money. Money. And this is the thing. Bees are the workers, right? They're out there working really hard. Great, I love you. But the queen bee is not. So this is the thing. It's like Spirit did all of this wild goose chase to kind of get you to see something. That there's something bigger out there, this whole world out there. And there is a way for you to think bigger. There's a way for you to be the queen bee, not the one out here doing everything. This is if she took the artwork that she already had and she printed it on, bags. So guess what? How much work she's doing? Zero. Guess how much money she's making? A lot. It's passive income. There's like bridges here. There's bridges. And these bridges, I'm telling you, they're magical. Fairy is also very powerful, but very light energy. It's kind of like the people that own these vineyards, they don't really work very hard, but they really do make a lot of money. Most of the people on this planet that make a ton of money hardly work. They're not really hard workers. It doesn't mean they're not dedicated or, any other great things, right? So this is a way for somebody with this pure heart that you work so hard to protect this pure heart. And Spirit's like, yes, good job. Think bigger. We don't want you to reach like 10 people in a little small town. We want you to reach the world. The world needs to see the kind of energy that you have. This can also be talking about, it's like, are you further established in something? Something else is newer in something. Or the other way around. You're newer in something and something else is more further established. But there is a way that it gives to both of it that is in a beautiful way. And this can also be all going on at the same time while you're falling in love with someone. And there can be a significant age difference between you and this person. And it's actually a very beautiful thing. And that's another thing that I saw is like a bride and a groom this way. And they're like running away. They're like running away to get married. Why are they running away to get married? Because nobody wants them to be together. People are like, well, we don't want you to be together, so sorry. And that's the thing. It's like your future is what people can't even imagine, can't even fathom what your future is. And this goblin is very much so like, this is how we do things on Earth. Okay, it's fall in this picture here. So it's about to be winter. So it's like, yeah, things come to an end. So you're kind of like, it's too late for you in what you're doing. This is, nobody makes it from this. Now it's like, it's too late. That's the kind of energy. And that is what's trying to rob you from your future. Because it's like, no, guess what? In the future, I'm going to live forever. I don't know. But it's just like, no, this unexpected thing, yeah, you're the one to have that. Now there's like a reason why you have waited. Yeah, that's what this energy is like. Yeah, there's rebellion energy here. It's a rebellion. Your future is a rebellion. You're a rebellious spirit here. And that's the thing. It's like you could look really young for your age, or you could, there's something here that you do. Look at this, fortune. I'm telling you. What else turned over? Look at this. Submission turned over. So this is like, this energy is trying to make you submissive to it. And this is people that are gonna, hey, what's that movie? The Idea of You. Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Glassstein. I don't know how to say his name, but whoa, what a movie. And the whole world is like, you guys can't fall in love. No. Well, wait a minute. Two people are in love and happy? Forget it. And even her friend in the movie, she's like, oh, didn't I tell you? Like, people hate happy women. Yeah. People are going to hate you just because you're happy. That's the thing. And it's like, this is everything. Everything. And everyone's like, oh, you're so young. You're so happy. What do you know? It's like, actually a lot, This is that 1 in a million energy here. And this could be something with your business that you're new at, where it's like, yeah, you're used to the physical hard labor part of it. Like this guy, right? He can, I don't know, run for days. I don't know what they do, right? Okay. But it's like, maybe he doesn't know the business, right? He doesn't know it. He doesn't have the emotional component yet to express his feelings, right? if you're talking about this person as a business or this person in a business, right? But it's like saying that doesn't mean that you can't learn quickly and you're not going to get the answers within you, and you're going to do it in a way that you enjoy it, and it's going to be so successful. It's like there is this fortune in you not maybe knowing everything, how everything is going to go. Because people that do that, they have a very strict way that they're going to do things. There's a lot of indecision because they know all the ways that things, it's like business could have jaded them in some way. But it's like we're in a time now of innovation, right? The future way is a rebellion of the old ways. But there is a way that you could marry the old ways and the new ways and make something so amazing. And that's what this harmony is about. And that's what you're here bringing. You have seduction here. Whoa. Okay. So there's beautiful energy here, and that's with the wine card. So it's kind of like saying allow yourself to enjoy things in life. You're in harmony and beautiful things come to you, then you can enjoy them. It's not to say, I think it's like so many people are so used to like resistance, okay, not having the resources, having to be practical and work so hard that when something good comes, it's like, oh, this has got to be a trick. There's no way, and it's kind of like, no, you're in harmony. You're in harmony with spirit. So you can enjoy this. You're meant to enjoy this here. And that could be something, you could really be with somebody who's really younger than you. And a lot of people are really trying to put that down, or you really want to do something that it's like, why would you do this now? You already spent so much time and energy in this direction. Why are you going to go take a risk in this way or something? But it's like the energy is calling you. Yeah, protection and secrets. It's like, and this is the thing, the people were sneaking off away to the chapel. So it's like, you don't need to tell anybody. Protect your secrets, protect your projects, protect your love, protect your passions, because they're leading you to somewhere that this future is out of this world. Other people, they can't see it. They're not going to see it. And it's like, yeah, maybe for other people it has been never ending endings. Ending upon ending upon ending. But for you, it's not. It hasn't been that way. It's not that way. And it's not going to be that way. That's the thing. Wow. Okay, let's get tarot. Let's see if there's anything else you need to know about this. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. So much. It's just like the whole energy just feels so different. You're different. You're different now than you were before. I don't know. Hey, what did you do? I don't know. You're different. And it's like people are going to allow people to be shocked. Allow people to be shocked by you. Yeah, you deserve that. And they're going to be. They're absolutely going to be. Wow. Yeah. Because you're not accepting what they're trying to sell you anymore. You're not. It's like the Five of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Cups. It's like, hey, I don't need you doing all this, you distributing my art everywhere, distributing, I don't know, whatever it is. Art salesman, right? And they're like taking this huge cut, and it's like, I can just sell my art myself. I want to do it this way. I want to do it this way. And they're like, they're trying to scare you. But you're walking away from that. And this is like in all different kinds of ways. All different kinds of ways you're walking away from that. You're saying, I believe in myself. There's something here that you're going to nurture. You believe in something here. And it's like, this is the thing. It's like this energy that you have, this energy for something. You have this passion. Tulips are passion. This is passion. This is passion. So there is an energy, there is a passion you have to go for something now. That's Aries season. That's now. And this is something saying like, yeah, do that. It's going to be successful. It's going to be crazy successful for you. And the key is you balancing your emotions here. And this is the thing. It's like maybe there's somebody so younger than you and everybody's so against you, right? But it's like people don't know what that person has been through in their life. People don't understand where that person actually is. Age doesn't necessarily define your emotional stability here, right? So it's kind of like saying, just kind of listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Yeah. Be true to yourself. And forget everybody else, because there's like beautiful justice here for you, and it's coming from a risk that you're taking. And the risk is to not be so like hard on yourself for everything that you have been through. Don't be so hard on yourself to where you are right now and where other people's lives are right now. Who cares about that? This is saying like you are good. You are amazing. You are skilled enough at what you do. And you like seeing yourself at that, like your own way, you know the way. You have mental clarity. You like listen to you. Only listen to you going forward. Yeah. Wow. Okay, wow. You have the moon, you have the 7 of swords. Look at this. And you have the devil here. Wow. So there's something here about this. There's something here about this. There's somebody here is underestimating you, I think. Somebody here is underestimating you, and they're kind of like expecting that they're going to be able to manipulate you with illusion, okay? And get you to go back to toxic things and betray you, to get you to be afraid about moving forward. This is about being underestimated, right? And look at this. Who cares if everyone is against it? Do it anyways. And this is what I'm talking about. The love, the business partnership, this two different things that you're bringing together here. This whatever this is for you, right? It's like everybody is fighting against this coming together. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. They're trying to play into your fears. And everything that they're doing, it's an illusion. It's not real. It's not real at all. Wow. Look at this. Wow. This is beautiful, amazing energy. Look, you have the star here. You have the 6 of Wands. This is very powerful, very light energy. You know, it can be that easy. It can be that beautiful. But it's like, if you think about it, all these lifetimes, this whole lifetime, you have been preparing for this moment. So it hasn't been easy if you're thinking about all of that. But it's going to appear to everybody else like you're just making this immature. But it's not that. It's not. And who cares what they think? Who cares what anyone thinks? This is too beautiful. They will talk you out of... People will talk you out of your blessings. They will keep you from your blessings. Even when they see something is good for you, they don't have good, so they want you to be down where they are. You know, no. There's a lot of people up there at the top, and they're really great people, and you're going to meet really great people that are also up there, okay? So, okay. Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like and subscribe, okay? And I have personal readings in the description if you're interested. Okay, thank you.